아니 그 뭐라는 게 너무 빡세요.
아 뭐라?
승자전에 그 세 개랑 그냥 자연재해 아니에요 성훈이가. 단장을 못 이기던데 그냥.
살짝 그 명예로운 친구 아니에요? 아니 재밌는 것 같아요 시리. 시리 잘 만든 것 같아요.
그치.
저는 될 건데.
다그 얘기하지 않을까요? 오는 사람들 알아? 빡세라고.
이지혁은 나한테 상륙할 것 같아. 피해 살려. 재호는 이번 시즌 몇 할만 하잖아.
뭐야? 어렵긴 한데 극복은 가능한 수준이지.
요즘 진짜 소연이 죽이려고 해. 뭐가 마음에 안 드는데. 뭐야? 나 뭐야 이거는 또. 왜요? 봐봐 이런 애들 좀 해봐.
얼굴 밝아. 그래요? 편해 보이네. 사실 얼굴만 말고
짭짤한 얼굴이 어땠는지.
짭짤 너무 피곤해버렸어.
진짜요?
짭짤 제일 좋아. 짭짤 그때 2시에 왔어. 네? 2시에 왔어.
너무 일찍 왔네.
너무 일찍 와서
그럼 약간
너무 많이 먹어.
체력적으로 약간 훨씬
문 열자마자 픽업을 들이닥친 저보다 일찍 출근하실 거예요.
호텔에서 문장을 다 해주더라고.
갈 곳이 없어서 연습을 하려고.
상대 운전 보시면 알겠지만
이번 시즌은 굉장히 두려운 것 같아요. 저는 23에서 떨어져 갔어요. 그때 조가 지금 보조보다 훨씬 나았거든요. 근데 떨어져서 저 또한 굉장히 위험하다고 생각합니다.
스포츠의 희망.
피부가 티신이죠.
스포츠의 희망 보세요. 과연 그는 이번에 진출할 것인가?
힘들죠. 빅소를 내려가야 돼요. 여기 자리가 안 좋다. 기성적이다.
아 잘한다 이철이.
운이 전 너무 떨었어요. 진짜 너무 긴장돼가지고.
주식 유튜브로 전환했다는 소문이 있어서
아니 아직 그런 정도는 아니고
그 정도는
배우는
아니야?
단계죠. 스타 역행 정도인데 자리가 항상 좋게 나와가지고 그랬는데 이제는
그래도 오늘은 어때? 자신 있지?
왼발 없어도
오케이
마우스 컨트롤이네. 마우스 하나 더. 이거 두 개. 이거 좀 달라. 만져보면은.
오늘의 메뉴는 뭐 저도 제자 하나 있거든요. 이거랑 그때 뭐 커피 같은 거 사다 줬고 커피 그다음에 스테이크 제가 이제 저 시그니처 평소에 늘 하던 루틴을 다시 한번 가져와봤어요. 다시 한번? 네. 그래서 마음가짐이 아예 달라요. 오늘 다 약간 약간 다 근데 중요한 건 다
Hello everyone, welcome to the ASL Season 15 Group Nomination, proudly brought to you by Hot 6 Energy Drink. I'm your ASL host, Lee Hyun-kyung. This season will go down in ASL history as an unprecedented one. The unpredictable round of 24 has finally come to an end, and the 12 players from the round of 16 and the 4 seeded players have gathered here today for the group nomination. And the seeded players are Royal, Rush, Sulky, and Hero. The 16 players will take part in today's group nomination to decide their fate. This group nomination can be said to be the starting line of the round of 16. I wonder what the choices the players will make today. We will now talk with the players. Firstly, we'll talk with the top seed player, Royal. Hello, Royal. Hello. This season's round of 24 has been an extremely tough one. As a top-seeded player, what was your impression of the players competing in the round of 24? Well, you know, had I competed in the season round of 24, there was definitely a chance I might have gotten eliminated. Just goes to show how strong the players are looking right now. And you know, this is my first time being a seeded player, and I really appreciate it. You're like smiling from year to year, Royal. Then is there a player you've been paying attention for? I mean, I've definitely been thinking on who to pick in the round of 24. I mean, there are 2 players I want to bring into my group. 2 candidates I see. I mean, I haven't made up my mind yet. I'll have to talk to them later to see how things go. So between the 2 players, is it like a 50-50 likelihood? I mean, it's a little bit skewed towards one player. Could you provide us with a hint then? What might be their races? Most of them are Zergs. Both Zergs I see. Alright, now let's talk to the second seed, Rush. Hello, Rush. Hello. Just like the previous season, you are once again sitting there as a seeded player. And before the commencement of this group nomination, many people might be wondering whether you will be picking a Terran or Zerg. Do you have any plans in mind right now? I mean, I've thought this through a lot. As for the race, I will be going with Terran. Oh, then I'm curious as to who you've spoken to mostly. You know, I actually came here as 3. And I went around asking every player for advices. And after all that, you know, I'm now thinking of picking a Terran player. Do you think the player himself will be happy if you bring him into your group? Well, so far, there have been 10 players saying they want to join my group. 10 players? That's right, every single one of them wants to join my group. I mean, all of them told me that they would pick a player of my choice if I picked them. So it feels like my group is extremely popular right now. Alright, understood. Alright, then let's talk with Sulky now. Hello, Sulky. Hello. You're back again as a seeded player in this group nomination. Sulky, what might be your impression of this season round of 24? Did it seem difficult to you? How was it? Well, I'm really happy that I earned a seed from the previous season. It's been so relaxing. I was able to enjoy my pastime. It was really nice. I'm looking to earn a seed this season as well. Well, to do so, you will have to make a favorable group today. Well, among the players who've competed in the round of 24, is there a certain player you want to bring, you want to avoid bringing into your group? Well, for now, I don't want to pick Zerg players. So I'm thinking of picking Terran or Protoss. If I recall correctly, Queen said that he wanted to join a Zerg group. So I'm curious if you had a conversation in regards to this with Queen. There was absolutely no conversation between us. Well, how firm of you, Sulky. Alright, let's talk to the last seeded player, Hero. Hello, Hero. Hello. The rules for this group nomination has changed a bit. The player that the seeded player picks will be immune from the final swap at the end. So how many candidates do you have in mind currently? Well, I'm thinking of a few Protoss players and a few Terran players. But since the last remaining player will be joining this group, most of the players don't want to come to this group. So I'm still, you know, kind of hesitant right now. So I don't want to meet a Zerg in my group. Alright, so there have been many Zergs advancing through the round of 24. So I want to hear from the other 12 players. Alright, let's hear from Action first. Hello, Action. Hello. So you made it to the round of 16 the first, as the first player. So which race do you want to pick personally? I mean, the 2 Zerg seeded players don't want to pick Zergs, they said. I mean, originally I didn't want to play a ZVZ. But you know, there are too many Zerg players, Zergs and Terran players in this round of 16, so I'm eventually gonna have to pick one of them. So do you not care whether it's A, B, C, D? Yeah, I don't really care. They're all equally strong. Then let's talk with Sak now. Sak now. Hello, Sak. Hello. So you're now sitting here in this group nomination. This is your second time in a row. So there are 2 Terran players, 2 Zerg players as a seed of players. Which group do you think you'll eventually join? Well, I hope Rush picks me, to be honest. Oh, so you want to go into Group B? So do you have confidence in the TVT? Well, you know, all the groups look fine to me. But if Rush does pick me, I'll pick a player that he wants. So I hope he picks me. Then, which player do you want to personally pick, Suck? I want to pick a Terran. You know, if it's all TVT in a group, you know, it's equally hard for everyone, so I do want to make a 4 Terran group. Oh, he's thinking of making a 4 Terran group. That's pretty interesting. So that means the probability of Group B turning into 4 Terran group is extremely high right now. Hello, B2. Hello. So, you know, all the people who have seen Bisu play in the round of 24 will unanimously agree that he looks really strong right now. So, which group do you personally want to join, Bisu? You know, I haven't been thinking much. You know, all the groups look pretty equal in my perspective. But you know, Shine did tell me that he's going to pick me. Did he say that? Yes, he did. So I'm not sure whether he's going to hold true with his statement. But you know, even Group A doesn't seem too bad, or even a group that Shine is in doesn't seem bad to me. So it looks like Shine is going to pick Bisu no matter what. So I wonder if that's going to be correct in his assumption. Alright, Barracks, hello. Hello. So this is your 4th group nomination, Barracks. We had a look in your group nomination history. And last season, you were in Group A. And as a matter of fact, you're in Group A 3 times in your ASL group nomination history. Well, today I was thinking of joining Group C or Group D. Oh, so you want to join a Zerg group? Then which race are you personally going to pick? If you have a choice. I think I'm going to pick a Terran player. It seems like the Terran is a very popular race today. It'll be interesting to see how the race distribution is among the groups. Alright, now let's talk to Best, Group C first player. Hello, Best. Hello. In the round of 24, prior to the match, you showed some concern, you showed some worries, but your performance has been stellar. So in the round of 16, you're always located in the group of death in the past. Do you not want to join an easy group this time around? Well, you know, I hope Shine picks me as well. But even if I join Rush's group, I'm fine with that. I'll pick a player he wants. So he doesn't matter. So you don't care? You don't mind joining a Zerg group? Okay. Oh, so you want to pick a player of your choice quickly. I see. Alright. Now we're gonna have an interview with Mind. Hello, Mind. Hello. So this is a group nomination in a long time for you, Mind. Are you not nervous at all? You know, it's been a long time since my last group nomination. But you know, I don't feel like a fish out of the water. You know, everything feels the same. You know, there are a lot of Terran players. And you've shown great performance in the round of 24, a truly impressive one. So it's gonna be hard for the other players to pick you earlier on. So which group do you want to personally join? Well, as for me, I think I will be picked earlier regardless. I think I might be joining Group B. That's what I'm assuming right now. So, do you agree that Group B might turn out to be a 4 Terran group? I think it's going to be hard for the Group B to be a 4 Terran group, to be honest. I mean, there is the top seed authority at the end where he can change 2 players, so I doubt it. Alright, let's talk with Snow now. Could you grab the mic? Oh,
Hello,
Snow. Hello. You know, there's a lot of Zerg players as well as the Terran players in this round of 16. And you're one of the few Protoss players to make it here. So aren't you kind of like sick and tired of playing against Zergs? No, I don't really care playing against Zergs, to be honest. But right now, it feels like I'm on death row. I hope Shine picks me. Oh my god, like Shine is so popular among the players. He's almost like a top seeded player. Alright, let's talk with JD. Hello, JD. You know, just like the fans and you, the fans have high hopes for your performance in this season. And you've had a lot of conversation before this group nomination. So what went back and forth? You know, I saw somebody who picked me, but in fact nobody did. Well, personally, last season I was eliminated by Shine. So, you know, this time around, I hope he picks me again, and hopefully we can have another exciting match with him. I mean, Shine almost looks like a 5th seeded player right now. He's so popular among the players. And JD is waiting Shine's response. Alright, let's talk with Queen. Hello, Queen. Hello. In around the 16 group nomination, you said that you wanted a Terran player. As for the race, I did want a Terran player. But today, there are too many Terran players, and there has been a rumor going around that Group B is going to be a Terran. Then, out of Group A and Group B, which group do you want to join? You know, I have absolutely no idea why Rush is a seeded player. I don't know why he's a top seed in the Group B. I mean, Queen, it's been a long time since you were a top seed too, so. But if I go into Group B, I might be able to go to round of 8. So, you know, hopefully Rush does pick me. Alright, we're gonna talk with Shine now, the very popular player in this group nomination. You are the favorite among the players right now, Shine. I mean, I don't have a seed, and everybody's talking about me. So I'm like flabbergasted. And you know, all the Protoss players are, you know, asking me to pick them. But I'll still have to see how it goes with the group nomination. And people are saying that I'm bound to go to Group A, but we'll still have to see. And it is likely that Royal is going to pick you, Shine, to bring you into his group. Since this is their group, I think I'm gonna have to pick a Protoss if I go into Group A. And Bisu and Best, they want to be picked by you too, Shine. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's talk with Light. Hello, Light. Hello. Last season, you were the top seed where Royal was sitting right now. But now you're one of the 12 players sitting here. And Light, I do have a feeling that you're gonna be picked the last among the 12 players. What do you think? I mean, your mind keeps telling me that I'm bound to go to D4 slot, so just go home already. You know, everybody's just certain that I'm gonna go into Group D. It feels like I have no choice. Then, have you just accepted your fate, or are you still looking for some way out? You know, there's not much thought going on right now for me. But if you do want to say something before this group nomination starts, what do you want to say? Well, you know, I'll just accept my fate. Just anybody pick me. Alright, we're gonna talk with the last player among the 12 players, JYJ. Hello, JYJ. Hello. This is your group nomination in a long time for you. And we can tell you've made a lot of preparation in your round of 24 performance. So JYJ, are you painting a big picture right now? Not really. But if I do go to Group A, I was always eliminated. So you know,
그러면 D조를 좀 생각하고 계신가요?
is it Group D, Group B you're thinking of? No, actually, I want to go into Group C or D.
그러면 종족 밸런스적으로는 정영재 선수가 아무래도 좀 어떤 종족을
Then, as for the race distribution, which race do you want to play against? Well, as long as I avoid Protoss players, I should be fine.
들이 아마 A조를 원할 거기 때문에
Well, a lot of the players will want Group A for sure. We'll see how that goes.
자, 이렇게 해서 16강 조지 명식을 앞두고
And we are going to get into the group nomination very momentarily.
상위몽을 가지고 있는 선수들
And all the players are, you know, thinking of different scenarios, although they are sitting in the same spot. We'll see how this group nomination unfolds.
시작하겠습니다.
Hello everyone, welcome to the ASL Season 15 Group Nomination Round 16, proudly brought to you by Hosses Energy Drink. This is Castle Park and commentators Lee and Lee on the desk, and the English narration is done by your usual ASL translator, Andy. You know, we've said this multiple times, group nomination is so significant. You know, the better the groups turn out to be, the better the results for the players. That is right. In order for the players to yield good results, the starting line matters a lot. Yes, that's right. And commentator Lim already has a big grin on his face. You're really looking forward to this one, aren't you? Yes, I really am. I was already in a good mood starting from the round of 24 because we got to see some fabulous matches. And from now on, the players will really have to stop bluffing with their strategies. In the past, they were intentionally making groups of death and they went down in flames. That's right, we've seen many players committing those strategies and fail spectacularly. Yes, that's right. And before we move on further with this group nomination, let's have a look at the list of the players. And there we have the list: 7 Terrans, 6 Zers, and 3 Protoss. And Protoss is the only race without a seeded player. Yes, that's right, we have very few Protoss players in the round 16, and the three Protoss players are the best. And the fans are going to be rooting for the three Protoss players no matter what. So the Terran race is looking quite formidable this season too. And the race with the second most round of 16 players is the Zerg. And yes, indeed. We gotta point out the fact that these 3 Protoss players all had to go through the round of 24. I mean, that's true. It goes to show how strong these Protoss players are looking right now. They are the best of the best. And these players are unarguably the 3 top Protoss players in ASL. Alright, let us now explain the group nomination rules. The nomination order will go as follows. We'll be going in this order: Royal, Rush, Soki, Hero. And this will be the first phase. And then we're gonna go in Snake format. And this has been the traditional AS format. And the focus will come down to the mind games from the players and how the groups come to be at the end. And at the end of the day, Royal, the top seed, has the authority to swap 2 players at all. However, from this season, the player chosen by each group seeded player will be immune to the swap. So all the other players will remain exchangeable. And that's it for the rules. And shall we begin this group nomination now? Firstly, Royal. Wow, feels amazing to be sitting there, aren't you? I mean, I'm still undecided on who I'm going to pick. Well, you know, I'm a little sad that the group, the top seed authority is a little bit weaker this time around. I don't think I can make a really easy group for me this time around. So I'm a little bit hesitant. Then is there... Alright, Shine, would you grab the mic, please? I will help you to make a group of life in Group A. I mean, if Royal doesn't pick me, Rush will eventually pick me anyway. But if I do have to play against strong player, I prefer play against Royal. I mean, Shine's timing attack is looking ferocious right now. But Royal did beat me a lot in the past, and he has the upper hand against me. So it would be better for him to pick me and then move higher up in the rounds. This almost feels like an election right now. They're trying to make like a political party, and Shine is like the spokesperson. But you know, if I recall correctly, Shine did want to pick a Protoss. But personally, I want to make 3 Zerg group. Then is there any other Zerg player that wants to join my group? I want to hear your thoughts. Alright, JD is raising his hand. Alright, JD. JD, if I pick you, will you pick a Zerg? Well, I'll do whatever you want, Royal. I'll pick a Zerg. Wow, JD is being so polite to Royal. Then Shine, if I pick you, will you still be picking a Protoss player? Oh, you wanted the Zerg player. Well, that was unexpected. But one Protoss player in Group A wouldn't hurt too much, right, Royal? But how about we see the remaining Protoss players at the end and see? Then which Protoss player do you want to pick, Shine? But you know, there are some Protoss players who hate PvT. And if Snow is the last one remaining, I will not pick Snow. Because then the Terran players will have a hard time going up against Snow. Then what if there are 2 or more Protoss players remaining at the end? Alright, Shine is carefully thinking this through. He's gotta be careful. I mean, you can still use your player swap authority at the end, Royal, to make yourself favorable. I mean, the last player to join Group A, you can decide who you want to swap him with, so... How's this? I mean, right now, Shine's blinking his eyes, and often that is a sign of dishonesty. And Royal, will he be persuaded by Shine? You know, if I don't pick you, Shine, Rush will definitely pick you. Yes, indeed. I mean, Rush will be delighted to take me to his group. But you know, to me, it's not about you. It's about making a 3 Zerg group. Come on, Rush. Come on, Royal. Just pick me. I'll be an easy opponent. As I said before, making a 3 Zerg group matters to me the most. I mean, if you're gonna pick a Zerg, I will definitely pick you. Otherwise, I'll have to pick JD. Alright, it all comes down to Shine's decision then. He's still thinking this through. This was not expected, says Shine. Okay, I'm curious about one thing. Rush, if I remain to be chosen, will you pick me? I'm not gonna tell you. Alright, I'm in a pinch here. Okay, this is gonna serve as a variable. Alright, I wanna hear Action thoughts then. Action, what do you think? I'll pick a Protoss. Alright, probably not gonna be Action joining Group A. Then what about you, Queen? Are you gonna pick a Zerg? But rather than a 3 Zerg group, I want a 3 Terran group. You know, there are so many average Terran players sitting here. So I want to play with those guys. So if joining Group A would be kind of unfortunate for me. Alright, it seems like Action's not joining, Queen's not joining Group A. Alright, actually JD's changed his mind. JD suddenly doesn't want to go into Group A. In ASL, my ZVZ record has been very bad. Alright, okay, I'm not gonna join a Group A, says JD. Alright, now it feels like Royal will have to go with Shine. No other choice left. Then how about we find the middle ground and make this a chooser group royal? How about that? I'm open to negotiations. And of course, you know, this can be situational and later we can always bring another Zerg to the group royal. Well, I guess I have no other choice. Royal, have you made up your mind? Yes, I have. Alright, pick a player of your choice, please. And who will he pick? Who will it be? Will it be Shine? It will be Shine. There was no upset there. Alright, so Shine's joined the group that he wants. He's looking very happy. He's smiling from ear to ear. And you know, Shine's been always very clever with his group nomination. And this season was no exception. And Shine wins the negotiation. And there they are together. And as you can see in the match history, Royal is way ahead. So it's a win-win situation, I think. You know, right now, even though I'm not a top seed, I feel like I have the power of a top seed. I mean, although I do lose to Royal, there are other players I can definitely defeat, so I'll try to bring them into my group. In the end, you did pick Royal, so what was that about? I mean, you know, as everyone expected, I was going to pick Shine from the beginning. And I did know that one Protoss player is probably going to join Group A in the end. Alright, it's time for Rush to pick. So Shine joined Group A, so what do you think about that? I mean, I knew that Shine was going to go into Group A anyway, so he was out of my list. He was excluded by my list. So, you know, Rush, you've been mentioning the TVT matchup over and over again. You know, if I do pick a Zerg, and then, you know, there are 3 Protoss remaining who are all equally strong. So I'm probably going to pick an average Terran player sitting here. Okay, then I want to hear from the Terran players themselves. Alright, Barracks, can you grab the mic, please? How about the TVT, Barracks? Well, I did initially want to join Group B. I've thought this through. But rather than playing the TVT in the first match, I want to play it later. So I do want to join Group C instead. Okay, so Barracks has appealed to Sulky to join Group C. And what about you, Mind? Well, in my opinion, I think Rush is going to contemplate for a bit and then he will eventually pick me. Because I am the easiest opponent here among the Terran players. So there's a high likelihood that he's going to pick me. And you know, I think that's the ideal situation for him. Alright, then what about you, Suck? You know, I think Rush should pick me. I don't practice these days. I should be an easy opponent to deal with. I hope he picks me. That's right. I mean, it is true. Suck didn't play much these days, and there's not much data about him. So for Rush, this is gonna be a little bit hard to decide on. So is it gonna be mine? Is it gonna be Sock? They have appealed to Rush. Any player you want to pick? Rush? I actually want to pick a player who doesn't want to join my group. What about you, Barracks? Barracks, this is your chance. If you pick me, I'll bring a Terran player into your group. I'll bring Light into your group. I mean, you dare pick me. I mean, I've eliminated Light twice before, so no worries. You can bring Light. That's not gonna do any harm to me. Alright, what about you, JYJ? What are your thoughts? Well, I don't really care either. I mean, come on, Rush. You shouldn't be sitting there. You deserve to sit beside me. Yeah, I don't care.
와 잠깐만요. 와.
야, 이거
입고 있어요.
아니 지금 말을 못 듣고 지금 여기서.
Okay, Rush is speechless right now. He's turned red in his face.
결승 올라가서 준우승까지 한 선수.
준우승을 지금 벌써 결승
네.
주머니 나간 선수.
Wow, JYJ just casually dissing Rush.
세 번째 제가 원하는 사람 다 뽑아준다고 하더라고요. 다들 그래요.
You know, everybody says that they're gonna pick a player of my choice if I pick them.
황병 선수 제외하고 전부 다 원한다고 해가지고.
So apart from Barracks, everybody wants to join Group B. An easy top seed, an easy seeded player for sure.
결정을 지금 했어요.
Have you made up your mind, Rush?
아니면 다른 선수 한번 비그로 오고 싶으신 분 여기.
Or is there anyone else? Anyone else want to join Group B?
비그로 가면은 좀 재밌게 좀 잘할 수 있다. 자, 안 계시면.
Anyone?
안 계시면 바로
If not,
선택으로 가도록 하겠습니다.
we will proceed
할게요.
with the first phase of the group nomination. Alright, Rush has stood up.
어중간한 면모를
He's going to walk towards the board.
이런 어떤 그 이미지를 갖기 위해서
Will it be?
첫 경기에 진짜 큰 힘을 발휘할 것 같은데. 자, 테란을 쳐다보고 있습니다.
He's looking at the Terran players right now.
정영재 선수가 머릿속에 좀 떠오를 것
And I feel like he's gonna pick JYJ. Nah.
황병영 아니면
Is it gonna be mine? Is it gonna be Barracks? He has two names in his hands.
노련한 어떤 그 박성균.
Who will it be?
오랜만에 돌아왔다.
The veteran, mine, or Barracks, who is in strong form? It is going to be Barracks. And Barracks did not want to join Group B, so he's not gonna be pleased about this. Alright, please move to Group B, Barracks.
데려오겠다. 뭐 이런 이야기도 했었고요.
여기서는 또 유영준 선수 이재호는 내가 두 번 이겨봤다.
And you know, Rush did say that he's defeated Lai twice before, so he's not scared of him. Rush, why Barracks?
병영이가 요새 좀 그래도 좀 잘하거든요.
You know, Barracks has been looking good in form.
깨달은 느낌.
It feels like he's gone through some enlightenment in the TVT.
좀 잘해지려고 뽑아봤습니다.
So, you know, I want to try take him down and get better at the TVT. That's why I picked him. Maybe this can be a group of death? No, this will be a group of life.
꿀도 될 거예요.
What are you talking about?
네, 지금 그 라인 좋습니다.
This is gonna be a happy group for everyone. Alright, Barracks, would you grab the mic, please? You join Group B. Do you feel like this is gonna be an easy group?
그쵸? 아 근데 뭐 잘 모르겠어요.
Well, comparatively, yes, but you know, I still don't know. I still gotta think this through.
아 좋죠.
It's not looking too bad. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I feel good actually. And it feels like a win-win situation for Group B. Rush is pleased. Barracks is pleased.
많이 달라진 이번 시즌인 것 같습니다.
그렇지. 자, 그리고 이제 C그룹.
Alright then, we're gonna move into Group C. So key.
와, 헤어스타일이 기가 막히다.
Your hairstyle is looking amazing today.
좀 약간 뭔가 좀 의사 선생님 같은
You almost look like a doctor or a surgeon. You look very professional.
굉장히 좀 뭔가 좀 이 전문가적인 포스가 좀 느껴지고 이번 시즌 큰 무대에서 뭔가 좀 우승.
And this season, it feels you're gonna do something, make something big. A big accomplishment coming your way.
제가 원래 생각을 했던 건 토스를 뽑으려고 그랬는데
I was thinking of Protoss players,
어중간한 테란들이
but then there are average Terran players sitting in front of me. They've caught my eye.
제 조에 들어와서 테란 토스 뽑아줄 수 있는 사람이 있으면
So if there's any Terran player who can pick either a Terran or a Protoss in my group, I'd be happy to hear from them.
그냥 두 개 고르세요. 제가 해줄게요. 그대로.
Alright, Best. Okay, Best has spoken. Just choose two players other than me, and I'll make it happen. Says Best. Alright, there's a proposal made by Best. Alright, Mines put up his hand.
제가 봤을 때 재욱이 형 뽑는 거는 위험합니다.
You know, the way I see it, you shouldn't be picking Best.
재욱이 형 뽑으면
It's gonna be risky.
저를 뽑으세요. 저를 뽑으면은 제가 또 워낙 뭐 괜찮은 테란 또.
How about you pick me, and I'll try to pick an easy Terran play for you.
차는 테란으로 내려오겠다. 네.
아, 그럼 이제 박성민 선수 그 근처에 있는 대란이죠?
Alright. So, Mine, you're talking about the Terran players sitting next to you, right? Yes, somewhere around there.
어중간한 느낌으로
괜히 도제욱 건드리면 안 됩니다.
Don't touch Best. You're gonna regret it. Okay, Soki?
똑같아요. 그냥 저 뽑으세요. 안 달라요. 그냥.
Hey, just pick me.
뽑으세요.
Pick me, Soki. It's not gonna be any different.
뽑으면은 선택을 좀 해주겠다는 이야기가 지금 나왔고요. 와, 지금 고민의 순간이 계속 지금 이어지고
Alright,
있어요.
so it feels like Soki is still undecided.
그러니까요.
원하는 사람 뽑아주겠다.
네.
아, 요게 되게
And everybody has appealed to Soki that they will pick a player of Soki's choice.
아, 저도
뽑아달라는 사람 뽑아드릴게요.
Okay, I will pick a player you want, Soki. Just pick me then.
다 받았고 아니면은
A lot of players are enthusiastic about going to Group C.
쪽은 뭐 어떠세요?
JYJ, what do you think about Group C? I think you would like it.
저 뽑으면 후회할 것 같으니까요. 뽑지 마세요.
와, 뽑지
Okay, you're gonna regret picking me, Soki. Don't pick me, says JYJ.
이참에 이재호 선수 마이크 한번 잡아줘. 이재호 선수 뭐
Light,
뒤로 가 있고 뭐 계획하고 계신가요 지금?
are you already thinking of going to Group D?
안 뽑을 것 같아서
그러니까.
어필해도 안 뽑을 것
I mean, even if I appeal to Soki, he's probably not gonna pick me anyway.
끝날 때까지 뽑히지 않을 거기 때문에.
I think he's gonna be the last one remaining in the end.
네.
원하는 사람 뽑아주긴 할 건데요.
I mean, Soki, I'd be happy to join your group, and I'll be happy to pick a player you want.
뽑으면 좀 뽑아도 되고요. 저는.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to pick me.
오늘 이재호 선수 뽑기 좋은
I'd
날이라고.
be glad to join your group.
어필을 좀 해주고 계신데. 저 김민철 선수 표정 변화는 거의 없습니다.
And Soki remains unchanged in his expression. So, have you made up your mind?
그냥 고민해봤는데 그냥 처음 선택으로 가야 될
I mean, I've thought this through. I'm just gonna go with my initial pick.
김민철 선수 선택.
Alright, Soki stands up. He's gonna walk toward the board.
박수를 쳤고 이미 일어났거든요.
Will it be? Will it be? Will it be best? It is going to be best. And Best already stood up. He's happy about this. And you know, so far, Shine's happy, Barracks is happy, and Best is happy.
여기서 좀 원하는 애들 한번 그림 그려보자라고 얘기한 것 같은데.
And you know, Soki and Best trying to paint a big picture.
뭐 시작 전에 김민철 선수 좀 이야기가 좀 있었습니까?
I mean, has there been some conversation going on back and forth between you guys? There was.
저랑 하는 게 제일 나가니까 민철이는.
I mean, for Soki, I was the best option, to be honest. And this is how it came to be.
도적 선수들 만족스러운 조지명.
So Best, you're happy with this group, right?
민철이 하기 싫은데 그나마 제가 뽑고 싶어가지고.
I mean, honestly, I didn't want to join Soki's group, but I really wanted to pick. That was what that was all I cared about. And what was the reason picking Best for you, Soki? I mean, I couldn't trust anyone else. I trust Best, you know, to be honest. I couldn't trust anyone else. Alright, so Best goes to Group C. Now we're gonna go to Group D. Hero. You know, Group D has been notorious. Always the strongest players come to Group D. You're gonna have to be extra careful with who you pick. And you know, since there's a snake format, whoever you pick will be picking next. I mean, I too want to refrain from picking a Zerg player. So it's gonna be either Terran or Protoss. So the ideal scenario would be I pick a Terran or Protoss. Okay, mine is gonna grab the mic. I will pick a player you want.
저는 사실
Hero.
주에 갈 줄 알았어요.
Honestly, I said I would go to Group B.
된 놈이라고 생각했는데
And you know, I think Rush is
풀리를
just
거스른
dumb. You know, he's refused the cycle of life.
저는 사실 비조 당연히 가겠지 하고 그냥 생각하고 있었다가
I thought I was gonna just automatically go into Group B, but you know, things have changed.
저는 이제 어차피
Circumstances have
시작하고
changed.
저희가 뽑아서 밑에 또 테란 뽑아주길 바라잖아요. 저는 어차피 이번 시즌 저도 태태하고 싶거든요.
You know, if I go into Group D, I will gladly pick a Terran that Hero wants because I too want to play a TVT matchup. So you know, I think this can be a win-win situation for me as well with Hero. Okay, there's a proposal made by Mind.
굉장히 좀 좋은 위치인 것 같아요. 그러니까 예전에는 D조하면은 여기 지옥의 조다.
You know, it feels like Group D has gotten better over the seasons. In the past, Group D was always shunned by the players, but it's changed for sure. Right? Anyone else want to go into Group D? Anyone else want to talk to Hero? It's certain that one strong player is going to join Group D, but Group D is not looking as bad as it used to be. This might be your chance, guys.
그 솔직히 말해서 1차전으로는 토스전 하고 싶긴 한데.
Honestly, I did want to pick a Protoss. I want to hear from Snow.
저 뽑으면은
If you pick me,
김태경,
there'll be Hero, Bisu, Light, Snow in your group. Hero. Do you want that? Do you really want that? It's gonna be a group of death.
정도는 조일장 입장에선 해볼만 하잖아요.
But you know, I think this is doable for Hero. Don't you think?
좀 무서워요.
I'm scared. Okay, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna pick Snow then. I'm scared.
할 만한 사람이에요.
I mean, Snow can make it work. He will definitely stick to his words. Have you made up your mind, Hero? Yes, I have. Anyone else? All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Someone else put up their hand. Okay, Royal, it is.
형이 D4에 재호 형이 오는 거 좀 껄끄러워하면은 여기서 윤철이 형 뽑아주면 제가 나중에 시드권.
No, if Hero doesn't want Light to join his group,
이재호를 다른 쪽으로 보내는 걸로?
he can pick Snow. Hero can pick Snow, and I will use my player authority to swap Snow out of the group. No, to swap Light out of the group.
아니 이거 16강에서 광탈할 수도 있어요.
Oh my god, Royal should just mind his own business.
남의 거를 신경 쓰는지 모르겠어요.
Why is he gonna use his power to save somebody else?
아니 더 좋은 줄
Okay, it feels like Snow is very angry right now because of Royal. Royal's interrupting here. I mean, my goal for this season is to win the whole thing, and right now my biggest obstacle is Snow.
아니 근데 저런 거에 넘어가면 안
Hero,
돼요.
don't listen to him. He's deceiving you.
저거에 당하면 안 돼요, 진짜로.
You must not listen to him, Hero. Okay, Royal says to Hero, think this through, think this through. So basically, Royal recommended that Hero pick Snow, and then when Light does join Group D in the end, Royal is going to use his player authority to swap Light out, making it easier for Hero. And you know, this sounds reasonable, but Snow is definitely not happy about it. Okay, it feels like Hero is having a headache right now. So there are two options. Is it gonna be listening to Snow, or is it gonna be listening to Royal?
아니 근데 제가 생각해 보니까
You know, I've thought this through.
됐다고 해도 만약에 A조가 수틀리면은
You know,
자기조에 써야 돼요.
if Royal's group somehow goes wrong, Royal will eventually have to use his own power to save himself. So you know, this is a promise made to Hero, but it's not certain whether Royal is gonna keep his promise. Wow, this is so hard. I cannot make my decision right now. Okay, well, let's hear from Light as well. Light, what do you think? So, which group am I joining? So it all depends on who. It all depends on how Royal uses his play authority. He's gonna send you somewhere else. It's gonna be either B or C. I mean, there's a chance that I might not be the last remaining player, right? Yeah, sure. I mean, there is a chance a Light joining Group C or Group D. I mean, nothing's certain right now, but what about you, Sak? Do you have any opinion on this? I mean, Hero actually told me that he's gonna pick me before this group nomination. But D2 slot doesn't seem that favorable. Well, whatever, just pick me. And you know, we've had a deal before. So I'll pick that race that Hero wants. You've had a deal. Alright, it feels like Hero's decided. Hero's made up his mind. Alright, well, proceed with the choice then. Alright, who will it be? Okay, what will be his choice? Will it be mine? Will it be Sak? Will it be Snow? Or will it be someone else? It will be Sak. Sak will be the one joining Group D, and Sak looks happy. And you know, Sak, all he did was just say like one word, like 2 words at the end, and that was enough for him to persuade Hero to pick him. Alright, so there are the 2 players joining Group D. So what was the deal about? Well, Hero promised me that if I join his group, that I will pick a Terran that he wants. So I want to ask Royal, if I pick Snow, and D4 is Light, so will Royal be able to swap me out at the end?
딴 생각했어요.
Is that possible?
호선이 형을 옮겨달라는 얘기.
So what basically what Sak is saying is that he wants to be traded out, right? No, but it's impossible. The group nomination rules have changed this season, and Sak did not think this through. This has been a miscalculation. So as I said before, the player that the seeded player picks is immune from the player authority, and Sak did not notice. Okay. This is not looking good for Sak. Okay, I did not know about this. Alright, so this is gonna turn out to be a group death for sure. So okay, alright. One thing I'm glad about is that there's no way that Snow is gonna join my group. I mean, now you have a choice of your own, Sak. Hero. You know, Sak actually tried to betray you and try to join a different group. How disgraceful. You know, this is why you never trust anybody. My faith in humanity has disappeared today. Then Sak, it's time for you to pick. The second phase of the group nomination will be in this order, D, C, B, A. Alright, so will you be listening to Hero, or will you be picking a player you want? Personally, I want to hear if there's any Terran player that wants to join my group. Mine, what about you? Well, I did want to join either group A, B, or C, but well, nobody's picking me, so you do you. I do I. Well, I've given up, to be honest. JYG, what about you, group D? Well, I mean, look at the members. It's looking favorable. I want to join the group. I want to join group D. Group D. JYG is happy. How's JYG? You know, he got eliminated by me. I mean, I'd be grateful if JYG comes to my group. Alright, seems like this is a win-win situation for both players as well. Alright. So Sak, you're gonna have to be very careful with your decision. Anybody else want to talk to Sak? If not, Sak, you need to make up your choice. Alright, he has made up his mind. Who will it be? Is it gonna be mine? Is it gonna be JYJ? Whoa! Wow, it's gonna be the Viper himself. It's gonna be mine. And mine did not expect this. And it feels like mine is not all that happy about this. Okay, interesting pick there. You know, like all the average Terran players remaining are JYJ and mine, and I pick mine. That's all there is to it. Right. So mine joins group D. Alright, mine would you grab the mic, please? I want to hear your thoughts. You know, I tell the seeded players to pick me, they don't, and I tell them to not pick me, and they do. I guess this is group nomination for you. Alright, so that's it for Group D. Alright, now it's time for Group C's best to pick a player. So looking at the remaining players, is there a candidate that you want to go for? I mean, there is one player left, right? That everybody can see. And the camera's just shooting at JYJ right now. JYJ, what about Group C? No, I'm not. I'm against it. I don't want to join Group C. Then any other recommendations from you, JYJ? No, Light's become an average Terran player. What? You're calling Light an average Terran player?
그러면 지금 이재호 선수 마이크 한번 잡아주시고.
Then Light, would you grab the mic, please?
들어왔습니다. 많이 어중간해져서 C 그룹과도
JYJ is calling you an every turn player.
저도 괜찮을 것 같은데요.
Well, I personally wouldn't mind joining Group C, to be honest.
지금 이재호 선수가 지금 옆에서 지금 이 정영재 선수가 좀 어중간해졌다라는 그 제안이 좀.
Okay, so Light is gonna be happy to join Group C, and JYJ calling Light on every turn player is something else too.
아니 재호가 아무리 어중간해져도 정영재 최고점보다 높고.
I mean, Light in his rock bottom is still gonna be better than JYJ at his peak. That is indisputable.
정영재 선수라고 써놨습니다. 써놨네요.
But it looks like JYJ is gonna be joining Group C no matter what.
이 강한 선수가 들어가면은 이 최악의 조가 될 거예요. 진짜
Actually, Group C is turning out to be the group of death at this rate.
여기서 더 이상 좀 뭔가 의견 내실 분 안 계세요?
Anybody else with a suggestion? Any recommendation? Any advice? No?
고민이 없어요 선수들 바로 뽑아주시죠.
The players are actually hesitant for this group nomination. Alright, so the analysis is done, and JYJ will be joining Group C. As soon as I heard JYJ say, as soon as I heard JYJ answer back, at best, I knew that JYJ was destined to join Group C. Zoki, would you grab the mic, please? Are you happy with JYJ joining the group? Yeah, I'm satisfied. Best suddenly said, "How's the action to me?" And then I was almost gonna punch Best. Alright, so Zoki seems happy. JYJ, how's it looking? I mean, I accepted my fate, to be honest. Like, I knew I was going to join Group C. Alright, so 3 players locked in for Group C. And, Group B, Rush and Barracks have been having a long conversation that's been going back and forth. They're gonna try to be careful with this. Barracks, would you grab the mic, please? So what's been the conversation about? I mean, I've heard his words through 1 year, and I've just passed it through the other year. So I don't really care what he says. So what's been the agenda? Like Barracks has been saying that he's gonna pick Light, and I've been persuading not to pick him. That's like a suicidal act, to be honest. This is exactly like my last season. Barracks has to stand up against Rush. He's gotta make his sole decision. If Barracks picks me, then Barracks is able to get his vengeance towards Rush. And now Rush is telling Snow to turn off his mic. Alright, so Snow is persuading Barracks to stand up against Rush, and Rush is not happy about it. As you can see in his face. Wait, if I pick Snow, Snow picks Light, and Royal maybe uses player authority to save me? Oh no, never mind. Okay, everybody's forgetting about the rule. Barracks is immune from the player authority. Well, actually, how about Barracks picks Snow and Snow picks Light, and then Royal gets Snow out of Group B. How about that? Well, that doesn't change anything for me. That's not gonna do me any favor. Okay, so Snow has not convinced Barracks yet. I'll be glad to join Group B. I'll be so glad. I wasn't even thinking of Group B, to be honest. Alright, so Light would be 1000% happy to join Group B. Alright, he's nodding. He's nodding. Anybody else in mind? Queen, what about you? Or I'll summarize this. Barracks picks me. A3, A4 will be Zergs. I'll pick Snow. Then Snow will be swapped with JYJ.
그러면 저를 뽑으면 제가 윤철이를 뽑고 우리
So he picks me, I pick Snow, and Group B becomes a group of life. That's my summary.
울겠네요 이거.
But again, we don't know if Royal is going to use his player authority.
우승한 선수의 이제 권한이기 때문에
그렇게 될 수도 있는데
I guess it all comes down to Royal in the end.
미션 자체는 장윤철이 8강에 아예 못 올라오게 하겠다는 그 미션이 좀 주어진 상황이고.
So right now, the mission for all players is to prevent Snow from advancing to the round of 8, because Snow is a formidable opponent for all players.
선수진 제안 황병훈 선수는
Barracks, so you've heard Queen's proposal. So what do you think about that? Well, I mean, Barracks is thinking this through. Rush is just continuously talking to him.
리딩을 해줬습니다.
아 그렇습니다. 그 리딩이
리딩.
맞을 수도 있고
The analysis from Queen, it was sharp. It was very well crafted.
다른 그러면 이게 유영 선수 마이크 잡고 얘기하세요. 마이크 잡고 예. 네, 마이크 잡고.
고민을 많이 하는 것 같길래. 근데 재호 형을 뽑는 거는.
I mean, Barracks picking Light. That's a suicidal act. That means we're all just gonna go down in flames.
적을 안 뽑겠다는데 재호 형이 요새 깨달았어요.
Light has,
건들면 안 돼요, 재호 형.
you know, Light has gone through an enlightenment. You should never ever touch Light. That's what I've been telling Barracks.
선수는 저를 대회에서 2번이나 떨어뜨려도
I mean, come on, Rush. You've defeated me twice in tournament. Why are you being like so polite, so humble? No, I gotta avoid him. I'm not gonna be persuaded by him. He's deceiving me.
여기서 황병훈 선수도 선택 진짜 잘해야 됩니다.
Alright, so Barracks, you're gonna have to be very careful with your decision. It all comes down to whether you advance to the round of 8 or not, with your single decision right now. Any other advice from the players? Bisu, what about your advice? Let's hear from you.
저는 지금 다른 조엔 관심이 없고 영환이한테 그냥 뽑히기를 기다리고.
I'm just waiting to be picked by Shine, okay? I don't care about the other groups.
근데 뭐 저 뽑아도 솔직히 저 상관이 없어요.
But even if I join Group B,
그다음은 제가 알아서 뽑을 거예요.
it doesn't really matter. But then, I'm not gonna listen to other group members, and I'm just gonna make my own decision.
A조가 가장 괜찮아 보이긴 하는데.
You know, for me, Group A looks like the best.
모르겠어요. 일단 그 남은 선수들이 근데 테란들이 왜 적을 안 뽑고
But I don't know right now. Wait, what? But why are the Terran players not picking Zergs? That's my question.
지금 너무 알 수가 없어가지고.
That's my biggest concern, and that's my biggest question right now.
맵의 영향이다 뭐 이런 이야기도 있긴.
Well, it probably has to do with the maps.
명훈이 형 그 확실히 윤철이 뽑을 겁니까?
Queen, are you gonna pick Snow?
어차피
No matter what?
마지막에 제가 윤철이를 뽑으면
What?
김지성 입장에서는 어쩔 수가 없어요. 네, 어쩔 수 없이 영재랑 바뀔 거기.
Well, if I pick Snow, Royal has no other choice than to swap Snow with JYJ.
근데 아니 저를 뽑으면 제가 김명훈을 뽑으면 똑같은 거 아니에요?
But you know, Light says if Barracks picks Light and Light picks Queen, that's the same.
저는 김명훈이랑 뽑아드릴게요.
다르니까 아닐 것 같은데요?
But you know, Light and Snow are different. So
김명훈 선수도 손을 흔들었어요. 아니다.
I mean, Queen's not happy about that. Okay, that is not the ideal scenario for him, obviously.
저 지금 여기서 좀 컨설팅을 좀 해주세요 지금.
근데 병영이 형이 저를 쉽게 저 친해서 안 뽑는 거면 저도 뽑아도 되는데.
You know, if Barracks is not picking me because we're close with each other, I don't mind. I don't mind getting into Group B.
의미 없어지지 않나? 그럼 어차피 안 뺏기는구나. 알아서 하세요.
Well, I don't know. Just
곤란한 상황에서
you do whatever you want.
김명훈 선수의
I cannot give you any advice like at this point.
나오고 있습니다.
그러면 좀
And Barracks is taking a long time to decide.
장윤철 선수도 저희 한번 잡아주시고 여기서는 고민을 좀 많이 하는 것 같은데.
B조에서 혼란.
Snow, it feels like he's unable to make a decision right now. Any advice from you?
그러니까
Alright, let me get this straight.
저를 옮기고 싶으면은
If you want me
뽑아야 돼요.
in a different group, you gotta pick me now.
A조에 가게 될 가능성이 크니까.
There is a big possibility that Barracks is gonna go to Group A.
저를 뽑고 A에
You pick me.
예를 들어서 뭐 재호, 윤철, 뭐
And if there's
윤철,
Light Snow in Group A or whatnot,
저를 보내줘. B조에 제가 어떻게 가요? B조에 있는 제가 어떻게 옮겨요? 그러니까 뽑을 거면은 저 뽑으세요.
so if you're gonna pick somebody, just pick me right now.
처음이 어렵지. 한번 겁 줘야 돼요.
You know,
진짜.
it's always hard to stand up against the top seeded player at the first try, but you know, from the second try, it gets easier, it gets better. All right, so what Snow is saying is he's convincing Barracks to riot against Rush. So will there be an uprising from Barracks? We never know. Have you made up your mind? And please say you have. All right, I've made up my mind. Anybody else want to say any final words? There's no way back. There's no way back. Okay, Barracks stood up. He's filled with determination. Who will he pick? And I mean, the group nomination will influence the outcomes of the players as they proceed with their matches. Will it be Light? Will it be Snow? Or will it be Queen? So left hand, there's Light. In the right hand, it's gonna be Queen! Alright, so Queen makes it to Group B. Queen is gonna be extremely happy with this one. Alright, so Queen's consulting was successful after all. Alright, so there has been no match history between Barracks and Queen. And this is quite surprising too. Queen, would you grab the mic, please? Congratulations! Thank you so much. How does it feel? Well, it feels so good. You know, I've been successful with my consultation. Alright, Barracks. Why did you pick Queen after a long time of this, like, sticking through? I mean, you know, he's convinced me. He's convinced me. Not gonna lie. I mean, if Shine comes here, you know, well, so be it. And now we're gonna go to Group A. Shine, you've witnessed everything that's been going on here in this group nomination. What are your thoughts? There are two Trottles remaining. I mean, Snow is somebody that Royal does not like as an opponent, so he's gonna be swapped out no matter what. So I want to hear from Bisu. I want to hear from Bisu. You know, I still want to influence the third pick and the fourth pick in Group A. So you know, I want to hear what Bisu thinks. And that way, Royal can save his player authority, top seed authority as well. I mean, as we know, Shine is the spokesperson for Group A. Anyone else want to join Group A? Anyone? Anyone want to join Group A? Bisu? Bisu? Shine? Hurry up. Pick me, Shine. Who are you gonna pick? Do I have to disclose the name right now? Do I have to reveal it? Yeah, I mean, Royal can swap somebody out anyway. But I cannot tell you right now. That's just digging our own grave. But you know, Royal's been already like thinking about his round of 8 brackets. Shine. Just, you know, believe in yourself. Don't listen to others. Is there any Zerg player that can pick Bisu? Anyone else? So by this, he's talking about JD and Action. Oh, Action put his hand. I mean, if I pick Bisu, that means it's gonna be a 3-0 group in Group A, right? But then, well, if that happens to be, I'll be satisfied with it. I mean, 3-0 in Group A, I'll be happy with it. But Bisu, you'll be picking a Zerg, right? Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna reveal it right now. But again, Shine, believe in yourself. Don't listen to others. I've been in your position many, many times. I regret every moment of it. And Action, if you come into my group,
그것만
Can you pick a Zerg?
바로 지금 우리 메이드하면 될 것 같아. 네.
태경 형도 좋아할 것 같은데.
I mean, actually, if you come to Group A, can you pick Bisu? I think Bisu will be delighted.
단지 김지성의 꾀에 넘어가지 말라 이런 이야기.
그럼 일단 저는 선택을 내리겠습니다.
All right, I've made up my decision.
영환아,
네.
너의 소신을 좀 발휘했으면.
Bisu is saying the same thing over and over again. Shine, believe in yourself.
이거 다 지성이 고난이어가지고.
I'm sorry, Bisu, but this is all Royal's authority.
그리고 영환이 형이 토스를 뽑고 싶어 했는데 차라리 3저구조 해서 연습 편하게 하는 게 나을
I mean, Shine did want to pick a Protoss player. He did want to pick a Protoss player. But, you know, if there are 3 Zergs in the Group A, Shine will have an easy time prepping for it. So it's all good for Shine.
이재동 선수 남았으니까 이거 한번 들어볼래요?
JD, anything else from you?
지성이가 3저구 만들 거면
Well, if Royal's gonna make a 3 Zerg group,
뽑으면 내가 성대를 뽑을게.
well, if Shine picks JD, JD is going to pick Action.
만들지 않았어요?
근데 왜 다들 토스를 안 하려고 하시지?
But
일단 토스가 3대장급이라.
But why does nobody want to pick a Protoss? Well, it's because Protoss has the best players.
아 성대는 토스를 원한다고 하는데.
Well, Action wants a Protoss. That's what he said.
김지성 선수와 상의를 해야 되죠. 왜냐면 권한이 없잖아요.
김지성이
그렇죠. 왜냐면은 이제
예.
제가 토스를 데리고 와도 지성이가 내보낼 수도 있는데.
Well, if I bring a Protoss in my group, Royal can swap him out.
우리 합의가 좀 있어야겠죠.
That's the scenario.
아까 전 김태경 선수는 소신 있게 너의 생각을 해라.
You know, Bisu has said like multiple times, believe in yourself to shine.
이게 가장 위험한 발언입니다.
And you know, you can never trust that statement. Okay.
김태경 선수랑 게임하는 걸 정말 좋아하지 않았었나요?
그렇죠.
네. 자, 오늘 김태경 선수 가장 위험한 발언이라는 이야기가 있었습니다.
영환아,
Shine.
나 많이 이기고 올라갔잖아.
I mean, you've defeated many times, right? Shine.
둘만 만들어지는 게 아니라 태경이 또 누굴 데려올지가 무서워.
I mean, like picking Bisu is one thing, but who is Bisu going to pick? That is the real problem here.
성대 좀 마이크 잡았어요.
근데 어차피 저 뽑으면은 3저구 아니면 저 토스기 때문에 그냥 저 뽑으면.
But if you pick me, it'll be either a 3 Zerg group in Group A or 2 Zerg and 1 Protoss in Group A.
선수를 뽑게 되면 이재동 선수가 김성대 선수 데려가겠다는 그 제안이 좀 있었고 여기서 김태경 선수.
All right, so Shine is thinking this through carefully.
너의 역할을 해라.
I mean, I've done many group nominations in the past, but you know, I will be honest, this one is a very long one. The players are thinking this through very carefully.
프로토스가 합류가 되는 그룹 A조가 만들어질 텐데.
So it's either gonna be 3 Zergs in Group A or 2 Zergs and 1 Protoss in Group A.
그런 상황이 있고.
그리고 채팅방의 의견은 뭐 성대 뽑아야지.
So right now in the chat, there's a mix. Some people are saying you should pick Action, you should pick Bisu.
시청자 여러분들의 평가 지금 현재 지금 분위기를 말씀 좀 드렸습니다. 자, 그럼 마음이 결정 끝났나요?
All right, have you made up your mind?
필요한가요? 지금 고민하고 있어요. 예, 시간
김지성.
김지성.
Okay, he's still thinking. He hasn't made up his mind.
그렇습니다. 고민이 뭐 그룹 A조를 조금 더 이제 편하게 만들기 위한 이런 권한을 김지성 선수가 나중에 최종적으로 갖고.
I mean, it all comes down to whether Royal will use his top seed authority in the end. He can choose to use it or he can choose not to use it. It's all up to him.
김태경의 조언이 있었고.
And you know, Bisu has given his advice to Shine multiple times, saying, believe in yourself, don't trust others. All right, let's go with the A3 pick. Who will be the person to fill in the A3 slot?
김지성 선수 입장에서도 저구전만 연습하면 되니까.
Oh, it will be JD. And you know, JD mentioned before that he's gonna pick Action. All right, JD's happy. He cannot conceal the happiness. Oh, JD. Group A. Wow. All right, Shine. So out of the many players remaining, why did you pick JD? Well, you know, I've thought this through. So it was either gonna be Bisu or JD, but you know, at the same time, it's easy to prep against if I pick JD, and hence I picked him. Smart move from Shine, to be honest. I mean, last season, Shine did he did take down JD, so he's definitely gonna be confident against him. How's this looking, JD? Well, not bad. I mean, ASL, my ZVZ record hasn't been that good. But, you know, for me, it's easy to prep against, so good for me.
나쁘지 않다 해서 서로 굉장히 만족스러워하는 그런
Everybody
모습을
seems happy in Group
보이고
A for now.
선수도 지금 만족하는 것 같다는 생각이 좀 들어요.
I mean, Royal, you look satisfied too.
지금까지 세팅 괜찮아요?
How's it looking?
까지는 이제 만족스럽고
So far, so good.
제동 형이 말씀하셨던 것만 좀 지켜주셨으면.
And you know, I hope JD sticks to his words. I hope JD keeps our promise.
자, 그러면 바로 A 그룹의 이제 역순으로
And again, it's a snake format, so it's gonna be Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D in the order of picks. Oh, JD's got a stand right away? Well, that's good for me. Do I need to hear from the players? No, you don't have to. It's optional. It's not mandatory. I mean, just take action already, says Bisu. Take him already. All right, JD, the cool guy of ASL. Oh, all right, JD, the man who keeps his promise, the trustworthy man. All right, so action will join Group A, and as we expected, the Group A will be a 3-0 group.
그래서 그 상황을 또 여기서 이제 아까 전에 가장 견제하는 선수 김진 선수 입장에서 장윤철이었는데.
And you know, Royal really didn't want Snow in his group, and you know, thankfully Snow is not in his group, so he'll be happy with that as well. You know, I didn't really want to avoid a Zerg player anyway, because there are so many Zerg players in the round of 16. You know, I guess it's easy to prep against, and you know, I'm satisfied. I'm confident, says Action. Alright, so 1 Terran, 3 Zerg in Group A. And next up, Group B. Queen. Things are kind of going according to your scenario right now. And you also have to keep the player authority in mind. So the third pick and the fourth pick can always be exchanged. I mean, you know, the discussion in Group B has been that if we pick Snow and then Royal doesn't end up using his player authority to swap Snow out, that's gonna be a devastating result for us in Group B. So, you know, I'm just gonna stick to my own beliefs. I'm gonna just choose a player that I want personally. Not gonna listen to Barracks and Rush. You know, in the past group nomination, you know, Queen has always been very cunning with his group nomination picks and his mind games. Well, if Queen picks me, I only have to prep for the Terran. I mean, by the looks of it, Light wants to join Group B, and you know, if I pick Snow right now, there's no way Snow is gonna lose to two Terrans as well. So you know, I can pick Snow as well. And it feels like Queen doesn't want to pick Light into his group. That's for sure. All right, let us talk with Snow now. So it feels like Queen wants to pick you. What do you think? Well, I'm not happy with this. You know, did I kill someone? Did I murder somebody? Why are people doing this to me? You know, like, to me, all the groups look like a group of torment. I'm disappointed by this. I'm not happy with this. You know, at this point, it doesn't really matter whether I join Group B, C, or D. Just pick a player. Alright then, I want to hear from Bisu. If Royal doesn't use his power, how about you guys pick me? Queen, what about you pick me then? Says Bisu. If I pick Bisu... Then what about Rush and Barracks? What are your opinions on this? If I pick Bisu, I don't want to be enemy with. I don't want to be enemies with Bisu. Says Barracks. What about you, Rush? Is it gonna be Snow? Is it gonna be Bisu? The two Protoss. I mean, Bisu is definitely the easier one out of the two. Says Rush.
의견 지금 나오고 있는 상황인데 이제
Alright, so we have a divided opinion right now. We have a mix.
지금 여기 유영진이 김태경이 낫다고 얘기해
So Rush just said he prefers you, Bisu. Well, I think that's I think we mutually agree on that then. Snow, would you grab the mic, please? Snow.
저는 괜찮고요 일단. 근데 저를 뽑잖아요.
I mean, if they pick me,
무조건 바뀌어요 근데.
I go into Group B, and things are bound to change for sure.
바뀔 사람으로 생각을 해야 되는데.
So you need to think you need to think about who's gonna join Group B in the end.
네, 그렇게 생각하면은 저 뽑아야죠.
I mean, just pick me if you want then.
어떤 얘기했어요?
무슨 제안을 했습니까?
어떤 얘기했어요?
답답해하는 듯한 느낌이었는데.
여기에 태경이 뽑는 게 맞아요.
I mean, okay, Best says it's right for Bisu to go into Group B. Says Bisu.
그게 맞아요.
That is the way it should be. Says Bisu.
진짜로. 내가 봐도
그냥
맞아요.
맞대요.
What are you guys hesitating about?
정답이라는데 김명훈은 고개를 돌리고.
Well, Queen's not happy. Queen's not happy about that.
명훈 형이 태경이 형
He thinks it's a trap.
제안 들었습니다.
Well, Royal says.
만약 형이 윤철이 형 뽑으면은 제가 형을 옮길 수도 있거든요.
Well, Royal says that Queen should just go with Snow.
저는 태경이 형을 뽑아줬으면
No, I mean Royal says Queen should just pick Bisu. Otherwise, if Queen picks Snow, Royal's gonna kick Queen out of that Group B. Okay, Queen's sweating right now.
잠깐만, 아니 그럼 뭐 저를 어디로 옮긴다?
Well, where are you sending me then?
뒤에 상황 보고
Well, it all depends on the situation, like in the end. Okay, Queen's sweating hard. Queen's in a pinch.
비상입니다. 비상.
간을 보다가
장윤철.
He's pushed to the edge.
김명훈 선수 절대 안 바꿔요. 왜냐면은
Okay, Snow says there's no way that Queen's going to pick Snow.
진짜로 저를 죽이는 게 목표가 돼야 되는데 명훈 형을 바꾸게 되면은 저를 살리게 되는 게 되잖아요.
I mean, if Royal sends Queen out of his group, that's actually good for me. So there's no way that Royal's gonna do that. Royal's just bluffing, says Snow. Okay, Queen thinks that makes sense. Queen thinks that makes sense. Right, here's my consultation.
저를 뽑아야 됩니다.
You gotta pick me.
솔직히 우승 후보가 장윤철, 이재호가 솔직히 우승 후보예요. 근데 김지성이 지금 생각하려는 게 뭐냐?
You know, right now, Royal is thinking
지려고 합니다 지금. 그렇기 때문에 저를 붙여야 됩니다.
he is trying to send light to Group B or C. That's what he's thinking.
이게 단연간에 개인 리그 안에서의 조지 명식을 진짜 많이 겪었어요.
You know, there are so many variants of group nomination that this, you know, that the mind games going on have been really fierce right now.
어떻게 하시겠습니까?
Queen, have you made up your mind? Yes, I have. All right, here we go.
김태경이나 장윤철이야.
Is it gonna be Bisu? Is it gonna be Snow? One of the two Pearls players. Oh, it is gonna be Snow. It will be Snow. But then again, Royal did say that he's going to kick Queen out of the group if he does make the choice. Okay, so this is looking interesting. So Snow's happy. Snow is extremely happy with the decision. And for the match history between Queen and Snow, it's 3-3. Would you grab the mic, please, Snow? Then why did you pick? Why did you pick Snow instead of Bisu? Queen.
지성이가 알다시피 좀 비호감이어가지고.
I mean, you know, Royal. You know, I don't really like that guy. So you know, I'm just gonna, you know, rebel against him. Well, I'm gonna rebel against him, says Queen. So Queen is, you know, he's confident. He has Snow in his team. Royal, although you're temporarily staying in this group, you're bound to change, right?
머릿속으로
I mean, in my head, I've done some simulations.
결국에 똑같아요 결과가. 그래서 이게 좋아할 게 아니에요.
You know, it's all the same. It all comes down to the same outcome.
결국엔 뭐 똑같기 때문에 그냥 하겠습니다.
You know, I'll just go with the flow. I've had enough mind games. All right, it's up to the Group C and Group D to make a choice. All right, JYJ, would you grab the mic, please? Any summary of this group nomination so far? Everything's going so favorably for me.
김지성 선수님이 바꾸기를 쓸 수 있게 제가 딱 만들어.
You know, I'll try to make it so that Royal can use his player authority in the end.
정말 재밌는 C조 행복한 C조를 만들겠다.
Alright, so JYJ wants to make Group C into a group of life, a peaceful one.
가져보도록 하겠습니다.
저는 아까 뭐 태경이 형이 말한 대로
Like I said before, like Bisu said,
윤철이 형을 붙일 생각이었거든요.
I was going to stick Light and Snow together in the same group. That was my original intention.
형이 여기서 재호 형을 뽑으면은
If you pick Light right now,
형이 B조로 가는 거거든요.
you are gonna join Group B. Oh, I'll be delighted. I'll be so happy.
그럼 이제 C조만이 이제 죽음의
Then Group C just becomes a group of death, like a totally group of death. And Shine is looking so happy. Shine is so happy about this.
지금 여기서 옆에서 눈에서 지금 레이저가 아니 프로토스를 모아.
Okay, Best is not happy.
이런 건 시나리오 없긴 했는데.
This was not part of the scenario.
영재로 살면 좋겠어요. 너라도 살아라.
Okay, JYJ, you live your own life. You go, you escape. I'll just burn in hell.
오재욱 선수는 장윤철, 이재호랑 해도 할만해요.
You know, Soki is so good. He can just go up against any player and he'll be fine with it.
때문에 좀 싸워볼 만한 사람이 싸우는 게 낫지 않을까.
I mean, you know, how about we make Group C into a group of death and let the competent players play against each other? That's good on his own as well.
그럼 장윤철 선수 이야기도 한번 들어볼까? 장윤철 선수는 여기 정영재 선생님을 조언해 줄 거 있나요?
Then, so any advice you want to give to JYJ?
지금 제가 잘 못 들어가지고 어떻게 된다고.
Well, I didn't hear this through, so I didn't hear this carefully.
당신이 C조에서 이재호랑 합니다.
I mean, you play against Light in Group C. That's it. That's the ultimatum.
아니면은 D조에서 하는 거 아니에요?
I mean, it's either I join Group C or Group D, right? Ah, whatever. I've given up at this point.
C조가 만약에 뭐 장윤철 들어가고 뭐 이재호까지
Snow, Light, Group C with Soki and Best. This is a legendary, unprecedented group of deaths for sure. This is gonna be a scary one. This is like a group of deaths of deaths.
자, 그러면요. 마음의 결정. 이재호.
Right, Light, have you made up your mind?
뭔가 지금 시나리오대로 가면은 분명히 이제 김지성 선수한테는 좋을 거예요. 근데
I mean, according to this scenario,
정영재 선수나 김지성 선수가 제가 좀 도움을 많이 줬었거든요.
Royal's gonna have a really good time.
근데 좀 배응망덕.
You know, I've done so much favor. I've done so much favor to Royal and JYJ, and right now they're backstabbing me by sending to Group C. This is betrayal at its maximum. Why is Best shaking his head?
뽑으면 이재호를 안 뽑는 게
So now Light is pleading JYJ to not pick him.
그래서 약간의 인간 본연의 그 도덕성에 대해서 이야기를
So now Light is bringing up morality into this group nomination.
어떤 선택이 나으세요?
그래도 본인이 먼저 사는 게 좋죠.
I mean, you know, Bisu says JYJ has to secure his escape route, right? There's no morality in this group nomination. It's all about betrayal. It's all about backstabbing. It's all about the battle of wits.
전 시즌인가 전전 시즌.
I think it was last season or the last season.
안 바꾸고 남거 바꿔주다 망한 사람들이 많아요.
You know, I've had a hard time in the group nomination. I'm gonna secure my escape route. Sorry.
현실적인 선택이죠. 네, 자, 과연 최종 선택 여기서
All right. Will he make a choice? He's gonna walk toward the board, and with a moment of hesitation, it is going to be Light joining Group C. Wow, that group is stacked. That group is stacked. Oh my God. From Bisu's perspective, Group D is looking really favorable for him. Congratulations, Bisu. Thank you.
좀 그냥 그 배제를 하고 한 것 같아요. 그래가지고 뭐 좋지는 않네요.
You know, I'm happy and I'm not so happy at the same time, to be honest.
일장이한테 저 뽑으라고 했어요.
I mean, I told Hero to pick me, and then I would pick Suck. And you know, somehow it came to be the same conclusion. Hero, Suck, and Bisu are in the same group. All right, Bisu, would you walk to the board and put your name in Group C, Group D, please? All right, it feels like every other group is happy apart from Group C. All right, there it is. Bisu automatically locks in the Group D slot, the D4 slot. And I feel like this group, the Group D, is the least group of deaths in ASL group nomination history. And as you can see in the match history, it is 1-2 between mine and Bisu in statistics of their match history. Right, so all the groups have been finalized for now until Royal uses his player's authority. Alright, let's have a conversation with Royal now, the top seed. It all comes down to how he uses his power. How are you gonna shake this up, Royal? And personally, what do you think about the groups right now? This is by far the best scenario for me. And you know, do you think you'll easily be able to get into round of 8? Yeah, sure. Surely. I mean, a lot of threats, a lot of compromises made on the way, but in the end, Group A has turned out to be a group of life. There is a possibility that you get swapped with JYJ right now. So what do you think about that? You know, I feel like a player on death row. I'm so envious of Group B and Group D. I'm so jealous. And Light, would you grab the mic as well? Well, I know I'm not gonna be transferred to another group for sure. I know the player next to me is gonna be transferred. All right, Light is sulky. Light is sulky about joining Group C. I mean, JYJ is so happy. He cannot conceal the smile on his face. I mean, thank you so much, Royal. I owe you a lot, says JYJ. Alright, so two kinds of smiles on both players, but they're clearly different. Alright, so if nobody else has any concerns or issues, we'll just proceed with the player authority. It's for you to make the decision right now. I mean, Light has given me a lot of help, he's done me a lot of favor in the past. So I do kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, I gotta, go to round of 8. So I feel sorry for Light, but I'll have to, advance to round of 8. Then what about Snow? What about swapping Snow and Mind? And there's Hero. There's Suck. There's Bisu. So how about we send Snow to Group D and then eliminate Snow? How's that? Okay, Mind? You know, Light, when it came to the group nomination, he said he doesn't care whatever group he joins. And now, he's being a faint-heart. And now this guy is like the guy asking for one pack of cigarette before being sentenced to death. You know, how cowardly of him. How cowardly. You know, that one guy, asking for a ciggy before he gets executed is exactly Light right now. So Mind is clearly disappointed about Light. You know, I was a little bit persuaded, a little bit convinced. What about you, Bisu? Royal, Royal, believe in yourself. Stop listening to others. I keep telling you. Bisu's like about to cry. Alright, so Bisu is telling Royal to not trust Light. Is that the wise decision? We don't know. I mean, I'm a little bit flabbergasted right now because I didn't think Group C would be this hard. I mean, Soki always gets eliminated by Snow. Like, Snow is Soki's nemesis. So, there's like no data about Sak. We don't know how good Bisu is in PvP. Alright, we want to hear from Sak too. If Snow joins Group D, Snow will 100% advance to round of 8. So Snow cannot come to Group D. All right, so it's a fight between groups and Group C and Group D. They both don't want Snow to join their respective groups.
저는 뭐 솔직히 말 성균이가 있나 윤철이가 오나 저는 뭐 괜찮아가지고.
I mean, Mind or Snow, it doesn't really matter for Hero. That's what Hero says.
저그만 없으면 상관없다.
As long as there's no Zerg in Group D, he's fine.
선수 인간 상성이에요. 떨어뜨릴 확률은 여기가 훨씬 높아요.
Okay, it feels like Snow is shunned by every player because he's such a formidable opponent.
원칙적인 선수.
그럼요.
그리고 김태경 선수도 아까도 말했지만 굉장히 잘해요.
굉장히 잘하고.
푸전 정말 잘합니다.
이재호가 저런 사람은 아니었는데.
All right, so everybody's just like trying to not bring Snow into their team.
저 약간 부끄러워.
Okay, now Light is just embarrassed at himself. He's embarrassed. At first, he said he didn't mind which group he joins. He was so cool about it. And now suddenly, he really wants to live.
아니 근데 여태까지 계속 가만히 있다가 이런 거 하니까 좀 재밌네요.
You know, it's kind of funny right now, to be honest.
김지성 선수 지금 빵 터졌습니다. 김지성 선수 지금 이재호 선수가 어지간하면 이렇게 좀 팔진 않는데 오늘 제대로 지금 여기서 모든 걸 걸고 이야기를 해주고 있어요.
All right, so Light really wants to survive out of this group, Royal. Can you probably do him a favor?
근데 이번에 강하게 어필을 했습니다.
지금 유영진 선수 계속 웃고 있는 상황인데 유영진
And Rush is smiling at the same time, too.
웃음이 지금 절로 나오는 상황이 돼 버렸습니다.
Why are you smiling, Rush? I mean, another day of successful group nomination. That's all I can say. Okay, I mean, Rush is the bystander here. All the other groups, I mean, the Group C are like burning right now. All right, I've made up my mind, says Royal. All right. What will it be? Who will it be? The players to be swapped together in the end. Will it be mine? Will it be Light? Will it be Snow? Snow! And Snow go. I mean, Snow. Light, Snow, JYJ. Light, Snow, JYJ. Light, Snow, JYJ. Alright, so Mind is back in Group D. Okay, JYJ Group B and Snow Group C. And Group C is a disaster. Oh my god. Okay, a meteorite has fallen in Group C. And this is probably the worst group in history, to be honest. Wow, Group C. It's stacked. Okay, a group of deaths in Group C. And all the groups have been finalized now. So what was the reason behind this, Royal? I mean, it does make sense that Snow joins Group D. But, you know, I have a hard time going against Light. And hence I made a decision. So, you know, my mindset is to eliminate either of those two players, Snow or Light. Or even better, both of the players. Light is not happy. Light is not happy. He's clenching his teeth right now. Alright, Light. Anything you want to say? This is the worst group in history. How does it feel to belong in the worst group in history, Light? It was expected, for sure. But now that it's come down to this, you know, like last season, Snow clenched his teeth and he vowed vengeance to me. Well, it's the opposite this time. I'm gonna vow vengeance against Royal. Okay, there's one player that I have to eliminate no matter what. I'm gonna focus in this ASL. I don't care about the stream. Stream is the second priority. It's about going into the round of 8. Everybody in Group C is enraged. They're all angry. Right, Best is angry as well. Best says, whoever gets out of Group C, just kill Royal. Right, Sulky, what about you? You know, like, I'm a seed, right? I mean, I keep forgetting that fact, but it feels like this group is just stacked and I don't feel like a seed anymore. Okay, like the rage level of Group C is just so high, it's off the roof. All right, once again, I just want to thank everybody for their cooperation in this group nomination. And wow. All right, let's take a look at the finalized groups. So Group A match held on Wednesday, 22nd of March will be Royal Shine JD Action. Group B held on Thursday, 23rd of March will be Rush Barracks Queen JYJ in that group. And Group C, Tuesday, 28th of March, Soulkey Best Snow Light. And for Group D, held on Wednesday, 22nd of March, Hero, Sak, Mind, and Bisu. And wow, Group C is so stacked. I mean, just by their in-game names, it sends shivers down my spines. And you know, Group C is gonna be phenomenal. Like, it'll be amazing to watch for the viewers. And yeah, I mean, again, the casters are saying the Group C is a group of death. It is. You look at the initials, and it's already looking so scary. Meanwhile, all the other groups look not so hard, not so formidable as Group C. And all the group stages will be offline at the Free Cup Studio, round of 16, 7 p.m. live KST. And I think most of the players, the other 12 players, will be happy with their groups, apart from the 4 players in Group C. But Soulkey, Best Snow Light in that group, 2 Zergs, 2 Protoss, 1 Zerg, and 1 Terran in the group. And, you know, please have a look at the schedule here. The round of 16 will be held in the Free Cup Studio, and from the round of 8 all the way to the finals, it will be Vita 500 Colosseum in Jamshil. Yes, so that's the Colosseum, the Africa TV studio, right below the Lotte Tower in Jamshil. And come on, we've had a lot of group nominations in the past, and I've narrated a lot of group nominations in the past, but I've never seen a group that has been that's been so fearsome as this Group C today. And you know, Group C is stacked by players, stacked with players with great careers. Snow, Light, Soulkey, Best. It's just amazing. I cannot believe it. And you know, in the round of 24, we've got to see some fantastic matches, and I'm sure it will be the same for the round of 16. And this season of the ASL, I'm sure will be the quality. Will have the highest quality matches. And this will be it for us from us. And you know, I was Andy, your usual ASL translator, narrating this group nomination. I hope you guys have a fantastic day today, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Thank you for staying tuned to this group nomination.